Hi, dear friends, this is Wassima, and I hope everything is well for you. I just had a very strong experience with this deck, the Light Seer Star, and I wanted to share it with you because there have been a lot of things around this deck. So, first of all, I want always to bring these two parts of me to talk about this topic. There is two parts in me for this deck. There is the part that is really frustrated with the deck, with the process of creation, with the change of cards and all this stuff. This deck have been created by Chris Ann and have been founded in Kickstarter alongside another tarot that is called the Muse Tarot. And this deck have taken quite long months, not really few months, to be sorted out because there are a lot of work to do and the art is really wonderful. However, since I got it, I didn't want to touch it. I didn't want to deal with it because for me, I felt it has been a long road. It has been a trigger for many things in the community. And also, I got some frustration with the process because I felt at the time that it wasn't really fair to ask for shipping after we already founded the Kickstarter campaign. I felt also that it wasn't right to change the card because I believe in the freedom of artists. I believe in their own point of view, and I'm sure that Chris Ann, by no means I believe that she wanted to harm the community or any the feelings of anyone. She received an inspiration, and this is the inspiration. So in my belief is that we really need to respect the creator's inspiration, and even if it triggers things in us, we need to look at that. And this is why I'm trying to do today. The other thing that was a bit disappointing for me is that I paid customs around 50 euros, something like that. And at the end, the two decks came and I have already spent like around $100 for each deck. And I received it at the same time that others were receiving the deck, mass market deck, that is for around 20 euros or $20. And I felt like, I totally support the work of artists and all this stuff, but I believe that we need to maybe put some lines there, I could have not supported the artist and just waited for the deck to come out, and that was all right. But it's like I think if we do indie decks, we need to make an advantage because the supporters of indie decks pay much more than the mass market decks. It's not about letting the deck to be available for everyone, or no, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about the amount that is put in this deck is a support for the creator. It is like we are showing the creator that we are pushing you forward. Go ahead, make new projects. We are liking what you are doing. It's bringing transformation in our lives and all this. But at the same time, put in the same deck. At the same time, in mass market, I was like, it's like, I don't know, something felt wrong in a way. And all this, this deck came with all this stuff. So I took time today to open it for the first time. And I was like, okay, this deck, I'm gonna keep it, or I'm gonna keep it or let it go. This needs to be decided today. So while I was getting in touch with the deck, I felt it starting to speak with me. And if this is your first time in the channel, you know that I used to speak. I used to have also a French channel where I put my English and French videos, and I always say that the deck is a spirit. For me, it's a spirit guide. It's a spirit ally. It's an entity that is coming and has her own life. And my goal is always to help people get in touch with the deck and know him or her in a personal way. That's why I created a Facebook group called Study Your Tarot Deck in 21 Days. So I started touching this deck, mixing the cards, trying to feel them, trying to feel the spirit in these cards, and I started to receive inspiration. And the first inspiration is that this deck came in a time where it needs to free us from our own judgments toward others. And indeed, all what I have said like 5 minutes ago are pure judgments about the creation, the creative process, and all this stuff. Yes, we need to say something when it is not right, but at the same time, we are always speaking about ourselves. This is why I say in therapy, different therapy modalities, when we speak about the others, we are at the same time speaking about ourselves. We are speaking about what is really important for us, but at the same time, what is triggering us and what we need to solve. So I did a small spread, and I was asking the deck about what's its spirit and why did it bring all this communication, talk, emotions around it. And the first thing is like, I heard him saying, "You got it, girl." It's really important here to see that I put my finger on something when I was, when I received that inspiration about judgment. And this deck is coming to help us free our minds from judgments. It's helping us also to free ourselves from past traumas, from our own emotional blockages or struggles. It's coming to help us deal with our past and freeing it. This is really interesting that I got the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles cups, and 6 of Cups. We are talking with this deck. We are talking about our emotions, their impacts on our lives, and how we need to free them to go beyond, to appreciate what is offered. Another thing that comes from here is it's really important to see that there is treasure here. I like this presence of treasure that is here. It's like this deck has teachings, not teachings of the book, but the teachings are already its spirit. But before I get this deck, it started its work on me. About, okay, this is fair, this is not fair, this is what people should do, this is what. But in all this, we were in reality talking just about ourselves. I was talking about myself when I was criticizing and saying, no, it shouldn't be. Well, I was talking about what I, as a deck creator, would like to do, what is really important for me. I wasn't talking about the creator of this deck because she acted from her own point of view, from her own experience and perspective, and that is totally all right. It's her freedom. Of course, it's our also freedom to choose what we do with the deck. But coming back to myself, this deck is giving me the opportunity to get inspiration about what I do when I create a deck and what I don't do. It's telling me to free myself from that limitation of this is good or this is not good. This deck is showing me that, to be honest, there is not really good or bad. This deck is helping me freeing my mind. And I asked him again, okay, what should I do then? Okay, I free my mind, but concretely, in practice, what should I do? And he showed me the 2 of Wands. And the 2 of Wands, again, we see here creation, drawing, the earth. And I am in the process of creating new oracle decks. And for me, this is another confirmation of focus on what you have on your hands, but at the same time, do not be closed-minded. Stay open to what these experiences bring you. stay open to the process of creation of the others and learn from it. This deck is really showing me how to get out of stereotypes. I was thinking that this deck I won't get along. Let me just sell it. I don't feel good vibes about it. But no, it was insisting and saying, no, keep it, not yet. And this spread here, intuitive spread, is just confirming to me that I need really to stay open-minded. I don't need to judge the creators. Everyone will do whatever they want, to be honest. But I do whatever I want to do with my own decks and my own creations. I free myself, and I have this affirmation that is coming. I free myself from any judgment towards others. If they trigger something in me, I need to dig deep and look where it comes from. What story am I telling myself? What other situation I have been feeling this injustice, judgment, and all these things? What is the true trigger in my history that is being repeated? And that's why he said, you got it, girl. So I hope you like this little chat about the Light Seer's Tarot and how I reconciliated myself with it. And I'm having an honest conversation with it. To be honest, I'm really loving it. So I hope you have this opportunity to reconciliate with any deck you got it and you're not sure about. Because as soon as we open ourselves to these spirits, they are spirits. They have their own teachings. They have their own messages. And it's really rich to ask them, why are you triggering me? What is the problem with you? And open this conversation so that you can bring more healing to you. And when you do that, you bring more healing to others. Hope you have a wonderful evening and see you soon. Bye-bye.